Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the stream for today. Hello, QV? I don't know what exactly to call you. I am glad that I made it to the stream. Man, I was really stressing about it. It was just a little bit stressful today. I will just say that. It was a little stressful today. Give me one moment. Trying to... Oh, okay. Hello, hello, hello! I see there's two people on, and this time it is not my phone. I think. Maybe. Just maybe. My throat is not ready. You can just call me Beans. Alright, Beans. Thank you for joining. I didn't realize it was you. Man, my poor throat today. If you hear a fan in the background, it's because it's very hot today. And my room is terrible at, like, staying cool. Like, for some reason, my room just hardly gets any AC, and when it does, it doesn't stay in the room. It's really annoying. So I have to have a fan on, because I hate overheating. It's so annoying. I don't know why, but my throat just hurts today. So, anyways, if you're on my Discord, which I know you are, Beans, today, ooh, I hit my microphone. Today, I am going to be working on the coloring for the Greek god family tree, and I actually have to change the design for Nereides, so I think we're gonna do that right now. He's part of the... Okay. I'm gonna just kind of copy this. Copy and paste it. Get rid of this. Erase this. Because Nereides is actually a snail. Hold on. Okay. Thought someone was in my house for a second. That was kind of scary. That was kind of scary. Scurry. Okay. We are going to... I have to look up what kind of snail he is. Sea snail. I like how we're just on Safari. This is not sponsored or anything, but obviously not. Why would Google sponsor me? But I have to get a reference. A reference. Some of these sea snails look really weird, honestly. Not really. Like, I woke up this morning and my throat was just absolutely dry and it hurt. I don't know what kind of snail to make him. Obviously not something poisonous. I think I'm just gonna make him like a normal snail. Look, it's a chunky snail. It's a chunky snail. Oh my god. Yeah, looks like I'm just gonna have to like draw him as a snail. Like there's no definite reference. But yeah. But I kind of like the idea of making his shell blue. I think that would be cool. Like a bluish tint. I don't know. Chunky snail. Yes, chunky snail. We stand the chunky snail. I can't find exactly what I want him to be, so I'm just gonna kind of draw a snail. And pray that it looks alright. Okay. Chunky snail. Ooh. Well, first I'm gonna sketch it out, because I'm not that dumb. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let me actually delete that. That is also the wrong one. Okay. What is their personality like? So, I'm actually going to be covering this story Monday. It's going to be finished on Monday. After this stream, I have to work on finishing it. But this is... Nereides got turned into a shellfish by Aphrodite because he wanted to stay with his family instead of go up with her to Olympus. And so, with that, he kind of is just upset all the time because he got turned into a snail. And, he's upset all the time because he got turned into a snail. But he still loves his sisters and watches out for them. Yeah, the thing with that, though, is that with all the Nereids, yeah, I almost said Nereides. With all the Nereids, they all have some levels of, like, bluish tints to their seashells. So I was like, why don't I make Nereus's thing with a shell, blue shell? Because it just kind of makes sense. And then they have the little squiggles. Snails are weird, man. Snails are really weird. Hold on. Okay. And then we have our little eyeball thingies. Just a snail. That's what he is. He's just a snail. Just a little sea snail. I'm gonna draw a little background for him. Under the sea. Under the sea. Down here it's better. Down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up in the shore they work all day. Out in the sun they slave away. I forgot the rest. The seaweed is always greener than somebody else's reef. You dream about going up there, but up is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more are you looking for? They are more upset, then I would recommend a deeper blue color for sadness, because a deep dark blue also looks more warm and welcoming. Yeah, you're right, Beans. Yeah, I think I might do that. Should I add a squid here? Or should I... 7, 8. I think I'll add a little squid here. Ooh, no, a jellyfish. I want a jellyfish. Well, that's fun. And then all the rest of this is gonna be blurred. Blurred. And then we do our little line art for it. Yeah, but the funny thing is, like, in my comic, he's older than, like, Amphrite and Thetis. He's the oldest of the siblings. And so that's partially why Amphrite is the way she is, because she is going to be the next in line for the throne, because one, her brother didn't really want it that much anyways. And two, he's kind of a snail now, so how can he do that? How can he roll over the seas as a snail? And they're usually very slow. So anytime he shows up in my comic, he's either going to be on someone's shoulder, or he's gonna be on the floor trying to get everyone's attention. It's gonna be funny. What more is you looking for under the sea? Under the sea. Oh, yeah, it would probably make sense if there's like a rock down here, and then there's like a little coral reef, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Kind of like that. That would be so adorable and funny. Oh, yeah. Yep. Because originally I had made him a fish so he could get around easier. I actually made him, let me show you what I made him. It's actually really funny. I made him an Atlantic chub mackerel. And the funny thing about them is that they always look angry. Like, anytime I've looked at them, they always look angry. And so they're actually like native, not really native, but they're found a lot in Greek waters, which is why I chose it. Okay, that's annoying. That needs to stop doing that, please. Oh, man. Give me a moment. It's doing a stupid thing again where it's not moving. Come on. Okay. I hate when it does that. Maybe later. There it goes. I fixed it. Yay. Okay. There we go. Now you can see what I'm actually working on. I have a question for the chat, actually. What is everyone's favorite movies? Like Disney movies? I would love to know, actually. Okay, I actually need to see how many layers I'm allowed to have. Layers available, 15. Okay. Well, that just, I don't need that. I don't think this serves any purpose. Hold on. Oh, it doesn't. It's just there. Let's not waste layers now, please. Alrighty. So yeah, we are going to be working on the coloring for all our lovely gods. And we are going to start with the ones that we already have done, because it's just that much easier. Emperor's New Groove. Oh, I completely understand that one. That's a really good movie. They really went farther than they had to with that movie, and it was great. What is that? It's weird. Oh, okay, that's where the neck is. Oh, okay. I was thoroughly confused for a moment. I honestly don't have, I can't choose a favorite, honestly. Because there's so many great Disney movies out there. Like, how could I choose, right? I really like Killer Bean and the Kung Fu Panda trilogy. I've never seen Killer Bean, but I have seen Kung Fu Panda. I have seen all of them as they had, like, come out a while ago. So it's been a hot second since I've watched them, but I remember they were pretty good. I know that Kung Fu Panda has gotten really big again. So. Aw, man. I just realized how difficult, Oh, I can get rid of this palette. Boop. I can also get rid of this palette. Boop. Okay. Where did I put Hades? There it is. I had to put all the three, Greek boys in the same thing because, you know, why not? So far I only have 4, so this is gonna take me a while. It's gonna take me a long while. But in the meantime, we can talk about pretty much anything, honestly. I have a lot of stuff now that's going up tomorrow. Oh, I don't have to color that way. Not really a lot of stuff, I would say, but like, I'm going to make a post on my Instagram about my Wattpad story. The second episode of that is coming out tomorrow. My YouTube videos, and I already written that. My YouTube video is coming out tomorrow after I finish editing it. Oh, and then I have to start posting on Tumblr now. because that's a good place for my comic. And then just there's a lot. There's just honestly a lot. Killer Bean is on YouTube, but it has cussing. Oh, I don't mind cussing, so only 4 people. I'm just gonna go kind of layer by layer here on the people that I already have, so that's done. Because I'm not gonna go all out with it and everything, because of the fact that this is basically what was I saying? Oh yeah, this is basically a character design sheet, but I'll probably do at least a little bit of shading for the final product, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, okay. It's part of the lettering. I was like, what? Hello, Jonas. Hello, welcome to the stream. Right now, we are working on, if you can't tell by the title, we are working on doing the flat coloring for my Greek god family tree that I am making for my comic. So, yeah, it's what we're working on today. I feel like it would be slightly easier to do if you just made some very simple shading. Yeah, you're probably right. It would be easier to do. I wouldn't go like all out with it or anything. Just kind of like a base thing, I guess. Wow, I didn't realize that her hair is so monotone. Huh. Interesting. Sometimes you notice things about colors and you're just like, huh. Didn't realize I did that. Yeah, if you guys want to talk about anything, just ask me. Honestly. It's really... I like conversations. for this one, I can do her little ribbon because and her little... Okay, yeah, I think it would be beneficial if we got rid of the words. Okay. Completely forgot about her shoulders. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Ooh, my voice cracked. Did anyone else hear that? Yikes. Okay. Alright. That is perfectly fine. You need to leave for a bit, Jonas. Okay. You see, it's easy when you already have the colors for certain characters. It's not so easy when you don't. I actually saw this webcomic on Webtoon, and I actually saw that the way that they drew Poseidon, Zeus, and Hades was actually really similar to the way that I do all their crowns. What is your favorite DreamWorks movie antagonist? Jeez, I don't know. I can't exactly think of it at the top of my head, honestly. I have to... Oh, that's the wrong thing. I have to look at... DreamWorks. Ah! Not what I meant. DreamWorks movies. My favorite movie antagonist. Oh, it has to be, Megamind. Honestly, Megamind was the villain turned hero. But if we're talking about just villain that didn't get a redemption arc, was in Rise of the Guardians, Boogeyman or Shadow Man. I think it's Shadow Man. He's one of my favorites. I love Rise of the Guardians so much. Mine is Lord Sheen from Kung Fu Panda 2. I can't remember exactly who that is. Like I said, it's been a hot minute, but you obviously really love Kung Fu Panda, so I respect that. Alrighty. I can hear you, but I won't. Some look for trouble, while others don't. Oh my god, I almost forgot Poseidon's scar. Oh, I can't believe it. Every time. Every single time. I always forget. Okay. I can hear you, but I won't. Some look for trouble, while others don't. There's 1,000 reasons I should go about my day, and ignore your whispers, which I wish would go away. Oh. Oh. You're not a voice. You're just a ringing in my ear, and if I heard you, which I don't, unspoken for, I fear. Everyone I've ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret siren, but I'm blocking out your calls. I've had my adventure, and I don't need something new. I'm afraid of what I'm risking if I follow you into the end. No! God, that song is now stuck in my head. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. You're not a voice. Oh, wait, hold on. What was it? Here, what do you want? Because you've been keeping me awake. Are you here to distract me so I make a big mistake? Which Greek mythology character has the most tragic story in your opinion? Medusa. Medusa all the way. Honestly. Like, Medusa didn't deserve that. Like, she didn't deserve to be, like, I'm pretty sure she was, like, raped in Athena's temple by Zeus. And then instead of Athena punishing Zeus, she went and she punished Medusa and turned her into what she is now. And then she was killed for wanting to keep people away by, I think, Theseus? It's Medusa all the way. I feel so bad for her. So bad for her. Alrighty. You here to distract me so I make a big mistake? Or is there someone out there who's a little bit like me? Who knows deep down I'm not where I'm meant to be? Every day's a little harder as I feel my power grow. Don't you know there's part of me that longs to go into the unknown, into the unknown, into the unknown. Where are you going? Don't leave me alone. How do I follow you into the unknown? Why do people still like Zeus? Honestly, I have no idea. Like, he has done that to so many people. And, like, because of him cheating on Hera, like, Hera's fed up with it and just tries to kill the people, like, kill the people or the sons of the people that Zeus has slept with. Like, that's why Hercules went through his 7 trials, because each time Hera hoped that he died when he wanted to come up to, Olympus. Hera was like, yeah, you have these 7 impossible trials to go do, so go do them, and I hope you survive. And she did not hope he survived, and she did not want the gods to help him. Like, literally most, if not all, of Zeus's children have been tormented by Hera, or killed by Hera. Or, like, oh, there was one, so this is actually, What was it? It wasn't the birth of Athena. It was another goddess. God or goddess, I can't remember. But, so, we should cancel Zeus on Twitter. Bet. I don't have Twitter, but we should. With, like, the whole hashtag cancel Zeus. Oh, God. I almost dropped my pencil. That's not fun. And he spelled cancel wrong. But, so, for one of them, it was that Hera was upset because Zeus was, like, in love with this girl that he was cheating on Hera with. And so Hera was like, oh, well, if you really love her, then show your... No. It was a lady, because Hera was like, oh, if he truly loves you, he'll show you his true form. And she was like, okay, bet. So she went to Zeus one day while she was pregnant, and she's like, hey, show me your true form if you really love me. He was like, you know what? I do love you, but you're dumb for asking that, so I'm just gonna do it. So the minute that he showed her his true form, she died. She's died because the true form was too much to comprehend for her. She died, and then her baby didn't die though. It was just the mom that died, so it was like unborn fetus that Zeus then had sewn onto his leg. It was weird. It was really weird, but yeah. That's fine. That's fine, Beans. It's fine. I understand. I understand. Reference. Where is my reference? Oh, I was already on Hades. No, stop it. Okay. I cannot see anything through his dark hair. Ah, man. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer anyways. This is my sister. This is my brother. We are siblings and we care for each other. Okay. I'm just gonna go around and do that with all the eyes of the gods, except for the primordial gods, because they actually don't have irises. The only ones who doesn't is Coeus. Because he's the great god of prophets, and he can see the future and stuff like that. So it would make sense that he's like blind. It's basically the idea that I'm going for with that. He's just blind. But he's like a god level of blind, so he doesn't have eyes to see. Yeah. Because you can basically bend anything to your will with the Greek gods, honestly. Now I'm curious, what is Zeus's story which caused him to be like this? Well, before I get into that, I'm gonna go get another water bottle from my fridge. Because it's actually a kind of long story. Like, give me one moment. Okay, I'm back. So, Zeus has kind of been always like that. Like a pretty arrogant guy. So, when Kronos ruled over the Titans and had our, pantheon of gods down here with Rhea right here. Kronos had heard of a prophecy from Coeus, I think, because he was... Oh, well, it's about to storm. There was thunder. It was very loud. I don't know if you could hear that. So, anyways, Coeus is the Titan of prophecies. Well, she kind of is too, but that's why she has a little thing on her head. Anyways, so they are the gods of prophecy pretty much, and they told Kronos, he was like, look, no. So, let's start at the beginning. I messed up. So, Gaia is the primordial goddess of the earth. She was born from chaos and nothingness and just chaos. Well, Gaia and chaos, which I didn't bother putting here because I don't think it was needed. Gaia and chaos had Pontus and Uranus. Pontus is the primordial god of the sea, pretty much. Like, after Mother Earth was born, when Pontus was born, so were the seas. And then Pontus had Nereus, and they had... But that's not what the story. Uranus was the Titan god of the sun. So, and since it was just them, they had to do a little bit of, like, incest, but not really, because they're not technically completely related. It's weird with Greek gods. So, Gaia and Uranus had our Titans, which are Oceanus, Thetis, Kronos, Rhea, Coeus, and Phoebe. So, Oceanus and Thetis had our main girl, Doris, right there. Here, I'll put the names up. So, they're not really... Well, he plays as the villain in my story, but that's not really it for right now. Well, when Gaia was pregnant with all these Titans, Uranus was refusing to let her give birth to them. So, Kronos, like, because they were, like, fully formed in Gaia, I guess, but, like, Uranus wasn't allowing them to, leave the mother. So, Kronos was like, look, Mom, I'm done with this. Let's take down Father. So, one day, while Gaia and Uranus were kind of like doing the dirty, I guess, Kronos was positioned somewhere in Gaia and chopped off his parts, if you know what I mean, to defeat Uranus. And so once Uranus was defeated, the Titans could be technically born. And Kronos and Rhea took over as ruler of the Titans. Well, once Rhea had all of her children, which were... Well, not Maya. Maya's not part of this. Which were these ones right here. There's a bit more, I think. So after Rhea had these ones, Kronos, fearing that the boys would do what he did to his father and overthrow him, Kronos decided to eat the boys. I don't know if he tried to eat the women. So Hades and Poseidon were the first ones to be eaten, and they were stuck inside Kronos. He was the Titan god of time, that's why he has a little clock. But, so, Poseidon and Hades were eaten, and they were just kind of stuck there in limbo, because the Greek gods don't have the same, like, digestive system as us. So, once the boys of the Pantheon were eaten, Rhea went and tried to hide Zeus. Well, Zeus ended up being able to hide from his father and was like traumatized by the whole event. Well, he got with Rhea, and Rhea, I guess, like, used her magic to convince Kronos that a rock was actually Zeus. So Kronos ate this rock, and then in doing so puked out the boys. They had this huge fight. It was the Titan War. And then after the Titan War, the Greek gods won, and of course Zeus took over the throne like his father. Poseidon took over the oceans, and Hades took over the underworld. And so, yeah, Zeus has just always been an arrogant jerk, pretty much. But it just got worse with trauma, basically, and power. So yeah, one long explanation later. That's why Zeus is the way he is. Yay. And Zeus is actually the youngest of the three rulers, because Hades is the oldest, Poseidon is the middle child, and Zeus is the youngest. It's weird. So, yeah, fun. Okay, now I'm gonna get back to working. I just had to just step away and explain that. It's honestly very confusing. Yay! Jonas, you're back. I'm glad. You just missed a very long and drawn-out rant about the start of basically the Greek gods, like the whole origin story kind of thing. Which I will probably have to make a video about. Because it's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. But you can always, like, play it back and listen to it if you want to. Because the question was why Zeus is the way he is. So, I had to do a very long explanation. But a short answer is basically because he's just an arrogant jerk that from trauma and power, he's just gotten worse. I didn't give Hera eyelashes. Oh no. Let me fix that. What about his significant other? Why do they punish the children and women instead of leaving punishing Zeus? Well, so Hera, she may be the queen of the gods, but she does not have the same power standing as Zeus, and I'm pretty sure he made sure of that. So, because of that, she is the goddess of marriage and paternity, I think. So, because of that, she is just overall, like, the perfect match for Zeus, because she is very like cunning and smart, and she knows what to do and how to get her way, but she can still be nice and motherly when she has to. Kind of like if you've watched, it was an anime on YouTube. It was like Zeus something, I don't know. Not on YouTube, it was on Netflix. Hera has kind of had to build up like a wall against being hurt by Zeus, because I don't think she actually can leave him. They're tied by marriage, and she would lose all her power with the gods if she did leave him. And it's just, I don't know exactly, but she can't punish Zeus because of the reason that she doesn't have enough power to do that. But she can try to hold him accountable, but it probably doesn't work. But yeah, their marriage is a mess because they're like the same kind of, but Hera has a little more compassion, but not towards the people that Zeus has cheated on her with, because she just got tired of it and was just like, look, you cheat on me again, I killed the kid. Like, it's just, Greek mythology is complicated because Zeus is in such a position of power that the gods can't really stop him. And it's honestly very annoying. Well, that's fine if you don't know anything about Greek mythology, Jonas. That's why you have me. I know a lot about Greek mythology. Sometimes I think a little too much. Just a little bit. Okay. That is chocolate. Yeah, it was. Because through Greek mythology, I found that there was actually a lot of toxic relationships, like with Gaia and Uranus, and then Oceanus and Thetis, and then Kronos and Rhea, Zeus and Hera, there's just been a lot. And there's probably even more than that, if we think about it. There's probably even more that we don't even know. Because that's the interesting part of it. Because a lot of Greek mythology probably didn't go documented, because a lot of it was word of mouth before it was ever documented. And I wish that we could know, like, anything and everything with Greek mythology, but we can't really. And that's what sucks. But what we do have is really interesting, so I take what I can get. Take, you can, give, you must. Ain't nobody but yourself to trust. What you gonna do, what you gonna do, what you gonna do, what you gonna do now? Here's a little tip. Words to the wise. Here's a little snippet of advice. Men are fools. Men are frail. Give them the rope and they'll hang themselves. I love Hades Town. That's one of my favorite Greek musicals. Way down, Hades Town, way down under the ground. Gotta think quick, gotta save face, caught between a rock and a hard place. What you gonna do, what you gonna do, what you gonna do, what you gonna do now? Yes, yes it is. It's very interesting and sad at the same time. And it really just speaks to how people were about that stuff back then. They're like, oh yeah, that's cool. That's normal. Oh, Narcissus went up in flames after he found himself in a mirror. I mean, in a pool. Okay. Alright. Achilles died because he got hit with a he got hit in the knee. Okay, cool. Like, there we go. I have to hide the hair. It's very difficult to draw, to color in the crown when I can't see the line art for the hair. Yeah, this Greek mythology coloring thing is probably gonna take me a while. Honestly. Imagine dying from being hit on the knee. Oh god. That would suck. That would honestly suck. Alright. Redemption lies plainly and true. You go, I'm going. So jump when I'm jumping, 'cause there is no me without you. Soldier all Achilles, Achilles, come down, won't you get up off the roof. Love the way they light candles in Rome. Love the sweet air of devoted. Heaven breathe, but don't suffer alone. Engage in the beauty, you know it. Today of all days, see how the most dangerous thing is to love. How you will heal when you rise above. Wow, I'm just noticing how late the stream is, so what I say sometimes. That's interesting. Alright, so we have completed the 4 we already have the colors for. Now we have to work on the ones we don't have colors for. Ah, jeez. Well, I think it's gonna be kind of easy for Gaia because she is Mother Earth. I can do... pale, warm skin. That's tan skin. To go up. That is 2 orange. It's a little too light. There we go. Since Gaia is Mother Earth, I'm going to make her... because the whole thing about her is kind of warmth, basically. So her hair will be... she will have light tones. Her robe will be green. Her eyes will be gold to signify beauty. And everlasting, because I looked that up, and that's what the Greeks thought of gold. Warm. Warm and light. On a series that I watch on Discord? Yeah, of course. Ooh, I need to put my jacket on. I'm a little cold. Yeah, I love seeing fan art of stuff, especially fan art of my stuff. just a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know. I actually think it is. Wait, have you posted any of your comic? I have posted little behind the scenes stuff on Discord. She's very warm due to global warming. Fair enough. I have posted some of the stuff on my Discord because I show little sneak peeks and updates about it so that I can hear from you guys and I can also get, you know, compliments and motivation. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't posted it on my Instagram yet because I want to keep my Instagram as much off of my comic as possible until I'm ready for it to be on there. So yeah, but right now it's break time, so I will be back. Alright, welcome back. So, I grabbed a little snack, went to the bathroom, grabbed some more water, and I colored Gaia's thing, and honestly her eyes kind of look a little creepy. They look a little weird. I didn't realize how weird it would kind of look until now. There we go. That's a little better. And then I can just shade it. So, for Pontus, we know we want Uranus to be a bit darker. Not too dark. There we go. Be very careful with it. Hello, whoever joined the stream. I see there is 4 people watching. And then Pontus is going to be all right. So, he is going to have darkened, kind of brownish, kind of brownish blonde hair. That might be looking a little gray, not what it used to be, you know? Ooh, excuse me. Excusez-moi. Okay. Ew. Oof, there we go. I'd say that looks decent at least, and I can always change it if need be. Alrighty. Do, do, do. Now, his eyes, since he is the primordial god of the seas, his eyes are going to be a blue. But they're all gonna have like different textures in it. Cause he looks a little creepy right now. But the light blue in his eyes can represent what we can see, but the dark blue of his clothes can represent the deep that takes up most of the sea and no one else will see. Sorry guys, but I have to go soon. I had a lot of fun tuning into the stream. Oh, yeah, that's fine if you have to go, Beans. Thank you for joining the stream. It was a lot of fun. And I'll see you around in the Discord, okay? Thanks for telling me that you were leaving. Bye, Beans. If there's any other questions that anyone else wants to ask as well, feel free to. This is all an open conversation. Alright, we are about to finish our primordial gods. Yay! Oh, I forgot. That's... Okay, here we go. And then up here is, so he is the Greek, he is the Titan god of, the primordial god of the skies. So, for that, his eyes will be the blue that resembles the sky. He is going to have clouds around him as his crown. Did I forget to add that to his thing? I think I did. Oh, that's because all of them will have special stuff. That's correct. We're gonna make that lighter. And then, his cloth should resemble the color between the setting of the sun. Alright, so we have finished our first round of gods. Oh man, I did that on the wrong layer. Dang it. I think I should make the cloth more orange. Probably. Yeah, there we go. And then I believe, yep. I did the hair on the wrong layer too. Oh man. The one time I accidentally do it on the wrong layer. Oh. But I did it right on another layer. On one part of it. Wow. Ugh. That's annoying. Oh no. Hi, Ren. It's fine though. It's easy to fix, honestly. I do that all the time. Yeah. I usually remember like what layers go where, but when you're working with so many different characters on the same thing at the same time, it gets a little confusing. It happens to all of that. It happens to all of us. There we go. Yeah, I'm usually pretty good about it, but sometimes when I have too many characters in one thing, it's all very confusing. Let me just carefully fix this. Alright, we have finished our primordial gods. We now have Gaia, Pontus, and Uranus. Now, we have to work on our Titans. Nereus, Oceanus, Thetis, Kronos, Rhea, Coeus, and Phoebe. Fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun. But I think I might have to get off sometime here pretty soon before my laptop crashes. But I'd say we got a good amount of things done on stream today. We got our primordial gods done. We got the ones that I've already have the color palettes for done. Actually, I need to see if I could do something. Can I? Man, I was hoping that I could, like, group palettes. Hold on. No. It doesn't seem like I can. That would be so useful, though, if I was able to, like, do a little group. Oh. Sorry, I was checking out some little extra stuff that, because Streamlabs just updated today on my laptop, and it looks pretty cool. Well, I was hoping I could group together my color palettes, because now I'm gonna have a ton of them. Oh. Man. I'll have to suggest that to the Procreate team, like, hey, why don't you let us make little, like, group folder things of palettes, please? We could do that with canvases, we could do that with brushes, but we can't do that with palettes. And we could do that with layers, too. So, Uranus and Kronos, I want to make him look a lot like his father. He's gonna have dark brown hair though. And then, oop, Soul 2. There we go. There we go. Oceanus is gonna kind of resemble his father a lot. But so is Kronos. That's the thing that Kronos will hate. Is resembling his father. Maybe Oceanus looks up to his father. So he's proud of what he looks like. I don't know. I do not know. I almost forgot his ear. Okay. And then Thetis. Thetis is gonna kinda... She's gonna be paler than her mother. These are all of the Titans. Coeus is going to have a bit more of fair skin, I guess. Ooh. There we go. Kind of a mix. Rhea is going to be... Ooh. Gaia. Make Rhea a little bit. There we go. Okay, so let's think about this. Well, we know we want, Coeus. I forgot about Coeus. Coeus is also going to be very pale, like kind of unnervingly pale, because he already doesn't look very well anyways. Because, you know, he's blind, he's very skinny, doesn't have too much meat on his bones. I think Rhea needs to be a little lighter. Oh, yeah. Here. Turn that down a bit more. Perfect. There we go. It's a nice little mix. Phobe is actually a little too... There we go. Yeah. Kind of move him to the side a bit more. Okay. Now their skin tones look kind of normal. But with that, I am going to go. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the stream. I enjoyed having everyone here. If you want to talk to me more outside of the stream, you can join my Discord, which is in my bio for my YouTube channel or the bio for my Instagram. And if you want to see more of my art, check out my Instagram. If you want to support me, check out my Ko-fi, where you can buy me a coffee or an energy drink, I like to call it, and get to see some more behind the scenes stuff and just some more stuff and support me in general. I have 2 weeks until school, so I'm really going to be trying to get as much done as possible.